winter driving. It's actually not bad once you get used to it. And you just pick and choose. I mean, I had to go out tonight because I had to, well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to be somewhere on Christmas. And since I couldn't be with you on Christmas, I thought, well, I guess I'll go with Mom. I'll go see Dad, and then we got invited to Teresa's place, so I went there. Teresa had a few other people there. Jason's brother and sister, and all his kids were there. They have, my sister and her husband have three. Actually, they got three girls. All of them are in university now. One of them is going to university because she wants to be, I guess it's called a kinesiologist or something. Anyway, she wants to do sports injury type of medicine, and then maybe at some point become a phys ed teacher. And she's a cutie. She's got a mohawk haircut, and so I got to talk to her about her mohawk. And I'd always said that I wanted to have a mohawk myself when I was young, but of course, you know, people would have looked at me funny, and I don't think that I would have liked the ostracism. So I was always kind of reserved. That's one thing that I kind of appreciate about you, is you help me to come out of my shell, I guess. And I like that. I think that's great. It's like I've always wanted to, and I think even just being on Ray's page has managed to do that also for me. But this quest that you have sent me on, which, by the way, I have all three of the pages now, because I found the one that you had locked up in your drafts, and I found where that was, so I managed to save it onto a separate page, so I can make sure I get that checklist all done for you also. And then, of course, the one that you did, because you thought that you lost that second one. So the first one's still got two things I got to do. I still got to find a doggy that's wearing some kind of a sweater or something, and I still have to find that heart-shaped tree twigs. Tree twigs. Did I say that right? Tree twigs. And I told you that I know where the one is that I want to take a picture of. I just got to get to it. So it's not very far away. It's just a matter of it's down the road. I don't know if anyone. I'd be curious to see if that road's been plowed. It's like a park kind of thing. But, oh well, we can cross that bridge when it happens. Yeah, so that would take care of that first one. And then I have some of the things on the second and the third one already taken care of, but not enough to give myself a pat on the shoulder. So, yeah, to figure, you had the first one on the third page that you gave me was a penny on the ground. And you know, I've seen pennies on the ground millions of times. And in fact, I'm cheap enough that a lot of times, if no one's looking, then I'll stop and I'll pick it up also. Because it's better to have a penny in my hand than to just have it floating around on the ground. And by the way, our country has gotten rid of the penny. They're not minting anymore. And so what we do now is we do the rounding system, is what it's called. So if it's more than 3 cents, then you've got to pay the extra. It rounds up to a nickel, and if it's less than 3 cents, then it's they round it down for you. I forget which one it is. That's the middle marker. But anyway, so we don't. Now, of course, pennies are still around, and you still considered legal tender. And you can buy stuff with pennies still. It's just that stores don't give you pennies back, and you know, if you use a debit card, then, you know, it comes up to, if it's whatever it is, then you pay the exact amount. And I was talking about how it used to be so easy to find a penny on the ground, but now that I go looking for a penny on the ground, it's not that easy to find one. I find that kind of interesting. One of those things that makes me go, what else was there on there? Oh, and I have my one niece, where I was just at, the one that wears a mohawk, she likes to wear funny hats, and so she's got one. It's funny, like she's a university student, so I think she's 21, maybe 22, and but she's got a Cookie Monster hat, and she's got a tiger hat. And when I asked her if she had a moose hat, she said she doesn't have a moose hat. So I was hoping that maybe I'd be able to get a picture of a moose hat from her. Speaking of which, I should have been able to find a red scarf, or ask for a red scarf, I'm sure, because all three of those girls love playing outside. Anyway, also, but I was talking about with those. Oh, I got to turn this one off again too. Well, that'll give us a conversation for another time. I think I'm just gonna drive around in silence for a few more minutes. And but thanks for coming along for these 9-minute chat, and to hear me say a whole bunch of times. And I'm very sorry, because it's probably kind of distracting. I say a sentence and then I say So, but anyway, thank you, Angie, and I'll talk to you soon again, I hope. Bye-bye. And that's from your smooth face, scruffy whisker, smooth whisker, scruffy face. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.